Sometimes angels wear overalls and smell like engine oil. But when one man met a quiet black schoolgirl in a dusty garage, he thought he was just getting a tune-up. What he got instead was a reality check money couldn't buy. Before you judge someone by their coveralls, their race, or their silence, ask yourself this. What if that person is the answer to a prayer you haven't said yet? Stick around. This story will challenge your pride, melt your heart, and might just change the way you see strangers forever. If you believe in unseen heroes, hit that like button. And if you've ever been underestimated, subscribe, because this one's for you. Tyson Bell was the kind of man who made headlines, but not for anything humble. Multi-millionaire, ex-motorsport investor, and now the flashy owner of one of the most exclusive Mustang restoration garages in Michigan. He wore Rolexes to oil-stained meetings, and his idea of getting his hands dirty was tapping buttons on his custom espresso machine. On a humid Thursday afternoon, Tyson roared into a quiet suburban neighborhood in a metallic blue 1969 Shelby GT500. The engine coughed halfway down the street and gave out entirely in front of a modest red brick home with a cracked driveway. "Seriously?" he muttered, tapping the wheel. "I dropped 30 grand on this rebuild, and it dies in a school zone." He stepped out more annoyed than stranded, phone in hand, ready to call a tow truck, until he heard metal clinking nearby. At the far end of the driveway, crouched beside a beat-up Dodge, was a young black girl in a school uniform, wiping her greasy hands on her skirt. Her box braids were tied back messily, and she had engine oil on her cheek. "Yo, little lady," Tyson called. "Know any mechanics around here?" She glanced up without smiling. "Depends. You mean real ones or overpriced ones?" He raised a brow. "You saying you're a mechanic?" She stood, brushing off her hands. "I'm saying I can tell your Shelby's not breathing right. Something's off in the fuel mix. You flood it." Tyson blinked. No one, not even his own staff, talked to him that directly, especially not some 17-year-old girl in a wrinkled blazer and high-top sneakers. "You touch these engines often?" She shrugged. "Only since I was 9. My granddad owns a scrapyard behind the school." Tyson looked back at the Mustang. Against his usual instincts, he handed her the keys. "Fix it, then. But if you scratch her—" "I don't scratch. I solve," she muttered, already popping the hood. Her name was Aaliyah Brooks. Smart, quiet, and unapologetically blunt. She didn't care who Tyson was or how much money he flashed around. In her world, engines didn't care if you were rich or poor. They just responded to